It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, a Wayne County man's been arrested, facing serious charges involving a young girl. 39-year-old Blaine Hartley was arrested last Tuesday. He faces 6 felonies, including 3 counts of incest and 3 counts of aggravated sodomy. A bond of $75,000 has been set. According to a report, a Wayne County deputy was called to Wayne County High School in reference to a sexual offense which occurred here in Wayne County. Deputy met with the victim at Safe Harbor for a forensic interview. After the interview, Mr. Hartley was requested to come to the Wayne County Sheriff's Office to speak with a representative from the Department of Family and Children's Services. The report goes on to read, after the interview with the alleged victim, the deputy attempted to interview Mr. Hartley. He advised the deputy that he did not wish to speak to law enforcement. Mr. Hartley was advised that he was under arrest and taken to the Wayne County Jail. The arrest warrants for the former Long County Commission chairman and a Ludowici business owner have been released and begin to lay out a pattern of public funds that were put to personal use. Robert Parker is the former chairman of the Long County Commission, also the former police chief of Ludowici. He faces numerous charges, including violating Georgia's Racketeering Act, theft by taking, violation of oath of office, and aggravated assault. Business owner Tony Fowler, who completed work for Long County, faces 2 counts of theft by taking. Both arrested last week by the GBI. The arrest warrants also state Fowler helped Parker use county equipment on Parker's personal property. Warrant also gives a better idea of when the incident that caused the aggravated assault charge against Parker occurred. Warrant states that back in spring of 2023, he put a gun in the mouth of a county employee with 2 others present at the time. He also serving at this time as the Ludowici police chief, also was the Long County chairman when this incident occurred. Parker stepped down from the police department at the beginning of the year 2024. Incident also has led to the charge of violation of oath of office. The warrant lays out where some of the county funds were spent and for what they were spent for. $7,947.72 were spent on 4 shotguns, $5,104.82 on personal clothes purchased in Wayne County, $2,099.34 on personal clothes in Chatham County, and $1,112.80 on shoes. Document states Parker used a county purchased water pump and county equipment on his personal property, and Tony Fowler assisted him in that work. Parker and Fowler were denied bond this past Friday after a judge declared both a flight risk. Fowler has another bond hearing set for next week. As for Parker's county commission seat, a grand jury must indict him on charges to begin the process that could result in his removal from office. Once again, the GBI in charge of the investigation. They insist more arrests are forthcoming, and WIFO film will continue to follow the story as it develops. In Pierce County, 138 neglected dogs have been seized. That, according to the Department of Agriculture, who have sent out a press release stating that both Kevin and Sabrina Pippin have both been charged with 10 counts of misdemeanor animal cruelty and have turned themselves into local authorities. In the statement from the Department of Agriculture surrounding these charges, they state the Georgia Department of Agriculture Law Enforcement Division was reinstated to ensure that criminals in Georgia are held accountable for their actions. This is exactly what happened in this case, and they state they look forward to justice being served. Georgia Department of Agriculture has now seized 136 dogs from Pierce County from a neglected property in Pierce County. The department worked with rescue organizations to foster and seize animals as quickly as possible. The investigation began based on a tip regarding the alleged animal abuse at a local kennel in Pierce County. Inspectors inspected the property earlier last week. During that inspection, investigators found violations of the department rules and regulations, as well as state law, providing probable cause to obtain a search warrant on the property. Ag Commissioner Tyler Harper has now released a statement about the operation. It reads as follows. It says, "I'm incredibly proud of the work our law enforcement team did to remove these dogs from this situation. Our law enforcement is working every day to send a clear message that crime in Georgia's ag community, from animal abuse to labor trafficking and everything in between, will not be tolerated. And our companion animal team work diligently each day to ensure our state's companion animals are properly cared for. Our teams will continue to build on the partnership we have and the work we have done with the Georgia Statewide Animal Crimes Prosecutor to ensure those who commit crimes in the ag sector are held accountable. Georgia Department of Agriculture is currently working with local rescue groups to rehome or foster these seized animals. 3 of the units are Renegade Paws Rescue, Canine Battle Buddies, and Coastal Pet Rescue. According to the report, the dogs had teeth rotting out of their jaws, open sores on their paws, and water bowls filled with mold in small pens with no shelter or cover. They state more than 50 dogs have been sent to Savannah, where they'll begin new lives thanks to Renegade Paws Rescue. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Other news, Jesup City Commissioners set to meet tonight at 7 p.m. at City Hall. On the agenda under old business, discussion of Southeast Pipe Survey with Water Department Supervisor Anthony Crawford, discussion of the EV chargers downtown with Downtown Director Kara Lopez, discussion of residential garbage truck with Environmental Services Director Patrick Martin. Under new business, discussion of excess workers' compensation insurance renewal with City Manager Nick Ellis, awarding a bid for a crew cab truck with Fire Chief Huffman, and a request to bid air packs with Fire Chief Huffman. Items with the city manager, items with the commissioners, items with the mayor, all that tonight at 7 p.m. Have a full report for you tomorrow here on local news. The city of Jesup celebrating the retirement of Angie Rouse today, longtime employee of the Jesup Police Department. A ceremony and celebration scheduled for 2 p.m. at the Craig Williams Community Center. Public invited to stop by and wish her a happy retirement. Wayne County Commissioners met Monday night for their regular scheduled meeting. Under new business, the Commissioners approved the bids for Oglethorpe and Tank Road. They received 3 bids, accepted the low bid from Sykes Brothers, $3,735,656.75. Commissioner McCrary made the motion, seconded by Commissioner Thomas. Unanimous vote. Commissioners also approved the fines for animal control, adding a 48-hour sale permit, $50 available at the administrative office of the county. Also added selling dogs with permit at $1,000. Again, a motion by Kevin McCreary, seconded by Commissioner Thomas. Under old business, the commissioners did approve their new animal control ordinance update. It had been tabled for a couple of meetings, but passed Monday. Motion by Commissioner Andy Franks and seconded by Commissioner Thomas. They also approved the rental agreement with Jackie Hoyt and bingo donation at Hall Richardson Recreation Center. Under new business, they approved the LeMig bid. The bid goes to Georgia Asphalt. Once again, the low bid received. The bid $1,265,220.13. They approved the plat for Pine Ridge Phase 2 subdivision, and they approved amending the budget, and they voted to close Lake Grace for the dates of April 10th through the 13th for boat races. And finally, they voted to change their April meeting to April 14th due to several commissioners and the administrator being out of town the first Monday in April. And that's a look at your Monday's County Commissioners meeting held last night at the County Commissioners meeting room. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, the annual Peaches to Beaches is set for the second Friday and Saturday in March. The dates Friday and Saturday, March 14th and 15th, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The official site locations here in Wayne County, Odom Rec Center in Odom, Coastal Pines Technical College in Jesup, and 84 Liquidators in Gardi. And if you need an application to set up location. Again, applications are online at www.jesupgeorgia.gov and www.peachestobeaches.com. You can also stop by both Odom City Hall or Jesup City Hall to pick one up. Need more information, call Odom City Hall, that number 912-586-2211. Jesup City Hall, 912-427-1313. Oakland Baptist Church is proud to host world-renowned archaeologist Dr. Scott Stripling. He'll be at their church on Sunday, March 16th. He's Director of Archaeology Institute at the Bible Seminary in Katy, Texas. He's been a guest on numerous television programs and documentaries. He's appeared on Fox News, the History Channel, and Discovery Channel. He's currently overseeing the archaeological dig at Shiloh, Israel. And the March 16th morning service at Oakland Baptist Church begins at 10:15, and everyone is invited to attend. And that's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgans, have a great day.